Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you're new to the page, be sure to give us a like and a sub so you don't miss any of the content we have coming out. And today we're going to be getting into Dceased, Dead Planet number 2. If you guys haven't checked out issue number 1, I will leave a link in the comments so you guys can check that out. This is going to be a tie-in, kind of spin-off, 5 years in the future from the original Dceased line. And without further ado, let's dive into this issue. So getting into this one, we pick up with Arsenal in Chicago. And they've seemingly been able to hold off zombies for this amount of time so far. And as zombies come in closer, they prepare to barricade everything. And out of the sky comes a giant green flash and essentially incinerates Arsenal. And this is where we see out of a portal John Constantine and his little ragtag team that he's banded together, that he's referring to as the Shadow Pact. And it's mixed up with Blue Devil, Ragman, Detective Chimp, Ravager, and Red Hood. You also have Zatanna and obviously John Constantine. And so he's got this ragtag team to try to fight off anything and everything they can and save as many people as they can, get them to Poison Ivy's little garden that she has in Gotham. And as they're sitting here fighting off the undead, this is where we see the arrival of Swamp Thing. And Swamp Thing really, it goes to show just how powerful he is, because while they're surrounded by zombies, Swamp Thing makes one gesture and literally takes out all of these zombies like with ease. And this is where we see him and John Constantine have a conversation. We even see Swamp Thing curse at John Constantine, which isn't very, something very normal for Swamp Thing at all, let alone yelling. He's relatively a calm creature for the most part. And so he tells John Constantine that there's two gardens. There's Poison Ivy's garden, and then there's a garden in Australia. And it seems to be screaming and crying out, begging for help, and he just can't ignore it anymore. And there could be people there, and so they may need saving. And so they agree to go with him. And now we pick up with Poison Ivy back in Gotham City. And there seems to be something coming in towards the garden to attack it. And so both Mary and Dr. Fate go out to meet whatever's coming inbound. And what they find is Cassie carrying John Kent, and she's saying that they can't stop the bleeding. And we really see Poison Ivy take a stand. It looks like Arsenal's inside of a bubble that's created by Green Lantern. And Poison Ivy's really saying, like, if he's any chance of infected, like, he needs to leave. I've kept this place safe for 5 years, and I'm not going to have you or this person ruining anything that we've built here. And so she leaves, and everybody else tries to figure out what's going on with Cyborg. And he lets everybody know that there's a cure. And this obviously devastates everybody, because all the people they've killed over the last 5 years, everybody they may care about or even love, they just found out that they could have brought him back to life, and that's no longer an option. Now, picking up in Australia, we see this garden surrounded by like a lake of lava, as well as fire, and the undead by the thousands. And so our team makes an effort to get across, and they start to fly across over the undead. And as they're going over this lava pit, they find out that it's not lava. It's actually Plastic Man. And really, we see this team go from top-notch to literally just getting obliterated. Like, these guys are getting their butts handed to them. And while, yeah, Plastic Man's evil, there's even a greater evil that's looked at all of this with a cold, uncaring glare. And that will be where this issue ends. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I am really excited to find out what happens with Swamp Thing in here, if he's going to be able to break out of Plastic Man or not. That's going to be really interesting to see. All in all, I'm really enjoying Dead Planet. This is 5 years in the future, so it's giving us a glimpse of where these heroes have gotten to and how they're being able to survive. And it's really awesome seeing them able to survive after all of this time. So yeah, if you guys haven't yet, be sure to like and subscribe to the page. And until the next video.